This is Narendra Kumar, and we are going to do the first video in the series of career development, that is, living a passionate life. So, the first lesson or video is the introduction, and the topic here, which we're going to cover, is are you happy with your career? Whether you are a working professional or a student, the above question is very important. Are you happy with your career? Is it precious to you? Meaningful to you? Do you get up every day and want to rush to college or office and start the exciting day? Do you really feel a tightening in your belly when you think about your life and the great things that are going to happen to you? Do you feel an unlimited energy and enthusiasm towards your career, your field? It is such a terrible tragedy that the above feelings towards one's work are extremely rare. 99% of the people are caught up with their busy schedules and do not find the time, the space, the peace to think these things. Thus, they are forced to become followers by default. They follow the crowd. And what does the crowd follow? The crowd. They do a job, a good paying one, by which they mean a little more than the average pay scales. They marry, they have kids, they follow all the conventions set by the society around them. They work for respectability, a bank balance, and in the process forget their deep inner desires and actually needs. A strange fear slowly settles in their soul. Not fear of some real danger. It is more a kind of insecurity about life. They know somewhere they have missed and are missing real living. They carry an undefined pain, guilt inside, and they can't even identify that in themselves. So they kind of become lost. They are now driven to work. They're driven. It's like something is pushing them to work. Note this point. The motivating factor, the ruling factor in their lives is not love, but fear. A kind of insecurity. It's fear that makes them run. It is fear that makes them shut their minds to their true desires and needs, their own needs. It is fear that pushes them to make friends, contacts and all that. They adjust to this life and they define themselves so much lesser than what they could have potentially been. Isn't the above true? Isn't this the reality all around us? Yet, happiness is possible. You do see people like that. Energy and enthusiasm are real. They're not fantasies. There are people like that, the true great leaders who do live like that. The key to the psychology of great leaders who are deeply happy, who get a great kick out of life, is not genius or intelligence. It is courage, daring, and lack of fear. They demonstrate a daring to examine, to question the things society tells them. They develop their own vision of their life. They do not blindly listen to others. They take as their role models not their immediate boring people around them, but great personalities. They suffer from no complexes, no insecurities, no fears. Their attitude is, I want a great life. I will work hard for it. You do see young people like that. I will die if I do not achieve great things. I will find out. I will not, cannot settle for less. You see, ambition, true ambition, not narrow, limited ambition, dominates their imagination. In that process of thinking, fear vanishes. The fear just vanishes. They too feel fear, feel insecure at times, but fear is not in the driving seat. It has been thrown to the back seat. They hate fear, weakness, and following others. They love their life and cannot even imagine less than the greatest life. All of us, each and every one of us, has this true ambition deep and hidden in our hearts. But we adjust. We agree to live by the demands made by the society around us because we become lonely. We become frustrated, pressured. We develop deep fears. We are always carrying that baggage and never even for a moment do we feel fear. free. Not even for a moment we feel free, and hence we do not feel joyous. So you see, dear reader, it's not your ability as such or your potential that limits you, but your own decision to live a limited life. Only that. You can become happy and develop an unlimited ambition, energy, and passion towards your career and life. For that, you must understand that you do not really have to live like that. There's nothing to lose, but only to gain if you decide to live life the way you deeply inside really want, the hero in you wants. Remember, dear reader, you are a human being. You are born for joy. You can say that you are good enough, but it never becomes true. And deep within, you know it. Without words, you know it. The truth is that you are born for greatness and a joyous life. It is more than possible, it is natural. Now, do you see the tragedy? The real tragedy of the world? It is not poverty or terrorism or corruption or lack of values. It is this shutting one's mind, limiting one's life, limiting one's mind, no ambition, death, by coming to wrong conclusions. Many people say the following, you must have heard it, one time or the other in their lives. Like, I'm not talented, I'm average. Greatness is not practical. After all, I'll starve if I think these things. Everybody is better than me and I can never be good. Great people, they are born. I'm not brave, I'm not like that. Why fight? For what? I want to be happy and adjust, comfortable. I will lose nothing. Great people are special. Me? A genius? Oh no. I'm happy. I'm fine. People will not give you a chance. You have to adjust and you have to compromise. You can't change the world. Why should I bother? Who am I to change the world? I don't love anything. What is love? This whole video series will hopefully give you the clarity you need to truly understand life and career and liberate yourself from the shackles, invisible but real, that society forces and influences you to carry. In this process, first, we will discuss true ambition and how to develop one for yourself. Then, we make clear how you can be a great learner and blast the fallacy of I'm average, I'm not talented. We'll show you how you can become talented. Finally, we will show you how a vision, your own personal vision, your own idea, a lifelong work emerges from true learning and how to implement it. So, happy discovery. Okay. So, in the next section, we'll start with true ambition versus limited ambition, and from there we'll go on to learning and to finally to the conclusion. Thank you so much. This is Narendra Kumar from NRK Academy, and we will meet in the next section. Thank you.